Welcome, welcome, welcome. Y'all, some of y'all might not want to do this. So if y'all don't want to do this, I definitely understand. But I'm definitely going to do this for my own sanity. So I'm going to share myself out. Welcome, Marissa. Me and Marissa and her husband, we actually had this conversation. So we're going to discuss this tonight. Come on over. I actually wasn't going to go live because personal reasons, which is not personal, but you know, I said, I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep on going. So, okay, y'all, that's in the bushes. Can y'all, oh, y'all did. That's what I'm talking about. My bush watchers, they going to hit that like button. They going to be like, hey, I am here. I ain't coming out the bush. I'm over here good and I'm comfortable, but I'm gonna hit the like button. I respect the bush watchers. Y'all are my favorites. I promise you. Yes, that's what you do. You go in them bushes, you hit the like button. That's what I do. Anybody bush I have ever been in, I have hit that like button. I promise you. You might not see me, but you have got my view and you have got my like. You hear me? That's respect. You don't be. That's just like you walking in somebody's house. You make sure you say hi when you walk through the door. You don't gotta say it, but all thing you do is hit the like button and hit the thumbs up and give me the view that's saying hi. That's how you speak when you come to somebody's house. My mom told me that when I was little. She said, when you walk into the house, you make sure that you speak first. I might not have nobody don't want to do this story, but I don't care. Delvin, what's up, brother? What's happening? I got some bold people in here tonight. That's Marissa. It takes a bold person to do this live. So it ain't gonna be too many that's in here with us. It might be one or two, brother Dal, because listen. We got some bold people in here. He said, bless up. What's up, my girl? I'm a whole vibe. Hey, LTWL, been waiting on you, sister honey. I was coming. My aunt is in the hospital. Keep her in prayer, baby. She in ICU, but she's definitely a fighter. And I just trust God. I just trust him. I'm a whole vibe. Listen, I'm a whole vibe. I was in the bushes, whole vibe. I was laughing so hard at you. Listen, I was in the bushes over there at Tracy Mama and her brother. Hey, your comment had me on the floor. I said, my girl over there is funny. Thank you for the prayers, baby. I appreciate you. God got this thing. I'm a whole vibe. What you say? If somebody put their hands on me, I'm going to drag them to the cross. My girl said it, honey. I said, don't play with her. Don't play with I'm a whole vibe. I was over there in them bushes laughing. That's right. Come on, you already know. Yes. I knew I was gonna remember what you said. I could not wait to go live because I said that I'm gonna let her know I have seen her. Honey. Yes, my girl said she's gonna drive me to the cross. That's what you do. Yes, she said you already know. So, darling, how are you today, baby? Y'all just got finished. I just got finished eating. I let my food digest. I went outside and started walking backwards and forward up the driveway. Now I'm in the house drinking water, going live, trying to see if anybody is bold enough to do this topic right here with me. So me and Marissa and her husband, sorry y'all, was discussing this. Y'all know I can't eat nothing but rabbit. rabbit food. That's what it seemed like. They got me off of everything. They don't have me on nothing. Lettuce, tomato. I can't have nothing white. I got to have the carb. I mean, no carbs. I can't have no bread. Everything that I love, I can't have. Okay. So after looking at this and hearing the things that I was hearing on tonight and previous stuff, and D play with it. Oh, I'm gonna take him to the king. Hey, listen, I'm a whole God don't play, y'all. I was in the bushes rolling. I said, look at sis over there. Yes, honey. Yes. She said, indeed, play with it. I'm gonna take him to the king. Yes. So y'all, she said, I'm cool. He said, I'm cool. Just I'm here chilling. How about you? I am doing amazing. I'm doing amazing. I'm speaking life. Marissa said, hello, I'm a whole dad in my way down. So y'all hold on to the ones that have a channel because I'm gonna do a push party at the end of this and everything. So anyway, but they have me on nothing, y'all. So I'm a McDonald's person. We all grew up on McDonald's. Um, Big Mac is my favorite. Okay. Big Macs are my favorites. Y'all hear me? Big Macs are my favorite. Them little skinny, tiny little burgers. With that sauce and the little lettuce. I don't eat the onions. I always say no onions. And the little pickles. That's my favorite. With my fries, everything freshly cooked. I love it. But I am not going to be able to eat McDonald's food probably for a while. After doing this content right here, I probably won't be able to do it no more. Okay, y'all? So we have to take in heat. Warning come before destruction, y'all. We can't take this like I don't want to hear this and I don't want to see this. We have to take the warning signals because listen, people not putting out all this stuff, and if it's lies, it got to be. If it's not all the way the truth, it usually be something to the story. Okay, I hate to be the burden of the bad news, but that's what I'm going to do over here. I'm going to be the burden of the bad news because it's awareness. Um, Listen, this is graphic. It's not graphic because I didn't choose the one that's graphic. The things that they may say may upset you, but it might also open your eyes to some things because maybe we need to get back to cooking at home so we can know exactly what's in our food. Like I want to eat out too, but I have to cook at home because I have to know what kind of seasoning I'm putting in my food. I can't just go pull up to a drive-through like I did almost every single day. That's why I'm in the position that I'm in now for eating other people's food instead of eating my own because I don't know what kind of salt and seasoning and stuff that they're putting in it. Okay, so quick, fast, in a hurry, we pull up the McDonald's and we be like, I just want this burger. These people is finding different things inside of McDonald's food, y'all. They finding human remains, teeth, flesh, things like that. We're gonna let them tell it. And if y'all, when y'all come off of here, y'all go to TikTok and put in human remains in food. It's not just McDonald's. So we have this place down here called Smithfield. I know everybody know about the Smithfield barbecue, the Smithfield bacon, and things like that, y'all. So I already know it's not gonna be nobody on this video. I'm just basically be probably talking to myself because don't nobody want to hear. Sometimes that we don't want to hear the truth, but I'm gonna tell it. So we have this place called Smithfield. I worked there as the head cook in the cafeteria. So they have hogs there. That's where the hogs come in at. So they use every part of the hog. They use the feet, they use the tongue, they use the ear, they use the tail, they use the intestines, they use every single thing of the hog. Y'all, don't get me wrong. I eat pork, but I just can't eat it now because I done been sick. But I love me a good piece of fried mustard pork chop on some bread with some hot sauce dripping. Honey, a little mayonnaise on the bread, cholesterol a little high, can't even eat that. So don't get me wrong. But this story we came up the night we was talking about it, so I want to expose it. Okay? So Smithfield has this Hulk. So once they use every part of the Hulk, they save the other little parts. They use every bit of the Hulk. So now we're gonna go to this video. I don't even want to do this content right here, but I should name my channel "The Burden of the Bad News," the awareness of the burden of the bad news. Well, whatever. We're gonna already play this video. How long, yeah?
Children's teeth in the food, in the burgers, which linked it back to genetic DNA evidence of children's teeth in the food, in the burgers, which linked it back to, was it not Wisconsin, Missouri or Wyoming, one of those states that's in the middle of nowhere, where they actually found human meat inside one of the processing plants at McDonald's. And they said, we're not sure how it's happened. Maybe somebody fell in there and they haven't reported it. But between McDonald's closing, the reports of the Japanese McDonald's try to pass the buck, try to blame it on the Americans, saying, we got the food from the USA. It didn't come from here. And then they said, you know what? That's probably somebody playing a prank. But they're closing a lot of branches down at McDonald's. And McDonald's traditionally, Nick, the last 40, 50 years has been one of the safest franchises you could buy. Because what they do is they do a very, very detailed demographic study of where you're going to put these McDonald's, about the income of the people, where they are, the population. They don't just put them randomly. They're very, very specific about where they are. So human meat in the McDonald's food, including children's teeth that have been ground up and put in there.
Oh, my God.
Very disturbing. But why? But why? It's where they hide the bodies. That's what they're saying. You know how many children disappear every year? Where are they going to hide? Say there's 250,000 children disappear in America.
I got to stop it. I can't go no farther. I'm done. That is crazy. But y'all, this stuff is, listen, if I don't talk about it, then what we going to do? We got to be able to talk about this. We can't run from it. 3 people fell off the thing. But we have to talk about this stuff. Because, like, nobody is talking about it. This man here, but nobody is really bold enough to expose this stuff and talk about it. But it's actually the truth. And it's sad. It's sad. This is sad. Yeah, this is sad. So who are these people that's talking about this? Why is it okay for us to talk about aliens, but we can't talk about stuff like this? That's what's crazy to me. I don't want to play no more video because I did not know what he was going to say. And I did not want him to say that, but he have said it. But, yeah, I just don't understand. Like, what? My girl said, I'm still in here. There you go. See, you want some knowledge. I'm a whole vibe. You want some knowledge. You want to be able to know, like, what is going on. But people don't want to know. And that's the reason why the government hides so much stuff from us. Because of the simple fact that they know we gonna panic. We gonna panic and we ain't gonna face it. The only thing we gotta do is just change it. We just gotta change it. My grandkids eat at McDonald's, y'all. I would eat at McDonald's right now today if I could, but I can't. So it's to each his own. Some people believe this stuff and some people don't. But I know that plant that's down the street, it used every piece of the hog. Nothing goes to waste. Nothing goes to waste. But they just had this big thing on social media when they were saying what it was called, the Amazing Burger, or no, it wasn't called that. It was called something. What do y'all think that they said that meat came from? What do they call it? Amazing Burger? I know y'all saw that. Nobody said anything about that. Like, why do they do that? Why would they do stuff like this? Like, we really live in a sick world. This world is sick. That's why my title say, what the F is in McDonald's food? What the F is in everybody food? It's just sad. and they just got us all just doing whatever. They got us just we just out here. We just out here, based. They just doing whatever they want to do to her, and then they exposing what it get a leak. It be a whistleblower that let us know what's really going on. It be a whistleblower. But if it wasn't for the whistleblowers, we wouldn't even know what's going on. That food has always tasted funny to me. So my dad talking, holding my hands. So listen, I'm a whole vibe. So do you remember when we was little and when we used to pull up to McDonald's and we can smell that McDonald's food? Oh my God, it was a good aroma. And Burger King too, you can smell the boiling, the burgers cooking on the. I don't smell that McDonald's smell that I used to smell when I was little no more. It was a smell that McDonald's had, and I used to love it. But when I go to McDonald's now, and we go often, which I can't go now, but I probably have been to McDonald's probably a million times in my life. But that smell is not there anymore. That smell is not there anymore, and I don't know where that smell is, but it's gone. It's gone. So hold on, y'all. Yeah, so y'all, it's just awareness. She said, I'm telling you, we've been eating rats for a long time. Yes, I'm a whole vibe, and don't nobody want to talk about it but me and you. You know what I'm saying? Yes, we have Chinese food, everything, y'all. Everything. We've been doing some stuff to our body, but people don't want to know about it. And that's fine. That's why you don't click on this video right here because this is what we're talking about today. You know, I used to have a weak stomach too, but I cannot, thank you, sis. I cannot talk about certain stuff. You know what I'm saying? I cannot talk about certain stuff. So, but now I'm mature and I'm grown enough that I can do it because I be trying to get my daughter and I'm like, go home and cook. Y'all ate from my kitchen when y'all was growing up. We ate at a table. Now it's like I'm tired. I'm just gonna pull up to McDonald's on my go home and cook. Go home and cook. If you work, that's fine. Take your food out in the morning time, let it unthaw, or at night time, put it in the refrigerator, it'll be unthawed. You know what I'm saying? Get a crock pot. My grandma, she used to have a crock pot, put all her stuff in the crock pot, be done when she get back from church. You know, we have to start cooking now for our children because y'all, and then we be like, these kids been here before. It's because we feeding their ass humans. They ain't got no other choice. They have no other choice but to have been here before because of the stuff that they're eating. That's why we used to be like, it's something in the water. Yeah, it's something in the water. We don't know, y'all. We don't know. Thank you, baby. We do not know. So, y'all, that's what I wanted to talk about. I don't really want to do too much with it because I really don't like talking about it. But I am doing awareness over here, and we're going to be aware of what's going on in the world. Hold on, y'all. Hello? Okay. So we're gonna be aware over here of what's going on. I'm not gonna hide nothing from y'all. But if the world is talking about it, I'm gonna bring it over here and we're gonna talk about it over here. Whether people want to talk about it or not, but we're gonna get to the bottom of it. But y'all need to really do some research on it, and figure out what's going on. And figure out what's going on. So let me pull up this chat. So let me see. It ain't too many people want to deal with this right here today. So am I? I'm a whole vibe. So do you? I'm still gonna I'm still gonna put your channel down in here. So right now I'm getting ready to drop some channels because we got 7 people in here. If anybody in here, y'all got a channel, y'all come on through so I can go ahead and we can push these channels out. so we can find some people to connect ourselves with. And I'm gonna do one more story after I drop these channels. I'm a whole vibe. I still dropped your thing, your channel, baby. I just love your consistency. You with whatever. You like me. You like I'm with whatever. I don't care what you talking about. I'm with whatever. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. But I'm dropping these channels. She said, "How do you feel about content creators teaming up with one another to put others down?" I'm about to discuss that in 1 second, baby. Drop these channels real quick. Let me see. Did I miss anybody? Nope. Okay. So everybody channels is dropped. My brother said, "I'm in here washing dishes. Wash them dishes, baby. We not bothering you." AM. Say hi, hi, baby. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So come on in. So my girl says, let me put your comment up here. So I'm about, she said, Darwin said a lot of fast food restaurants are not good. No, they not good no more, brother. That food used to be so good. So good. I promise you. It used to be so good. Stuff is not good no more. I cannot find that smell. Some of y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. When you was young and you pull up to McDonald's and you can smell, it was a smell that McDonald's had. That smell is not there anymore. Burger King smell when you could smell the burgers cooking on the, you can't smell. I don't smell that smell no more. So I'm a whole vibe. She said, "How do you feel about content creators teaming up with one another to put others down?" I don't. I don't. I don't. I don't. I really don't. I really wish I could just write a book about a lot of stuff that goes on the internet, because the way I am in real life. If I make a channel, it will be so raw. I will not last long. So it depends on where you coming in, how you gonna come in. If you want to come in, you know what I'm saying, on some positive stuff, you just stick to it. But the thing about it is that we have to know that this right here is, you said, "Thank you much, respect." Yep. It's just the way you come in. It's just the way you come in. But we need, so, because people need, it's information that people need and they don't know where to go. A lot of people gonna fall in your chat, you know what I'm saying, and gonna learn something. And gonna learn something. That's what I want. I want somebody to fall in my chat and be like, like, that's food for thought. I can use that right there. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want. I don't want nothing else. That's it. I want somebody to be able to be touched or learn something from um from my channel. That's what I want. I don't want anything else. I don't want nothing else. But seeming up to put others down, no, I don't like that. I don't like that. I've been through this sector and did some things like that. you know. But I told y'all my story and how I had to come out, and it wasn't pretty. God was not playing with me, you know. But we learn from. But the Bible says that we have to repent, and we got to turn away from our wicked ways, and that's what I had to do, But we still have to look at this as entertainment, you know. If you get to looking at it past entertainment, then it's gonna be a problem with your mental, you know. This is like acting. It's like a movie. Yes, it's like a movie. And we gotta be able to look at it just like that. Because I'm a whole vibe and Dalvin and Marissa and all the other ones that come in here. We we may not never see each other, y'all. We may not never ever see each other. We may not, and we may do. We may will. It's nothing. If people find love on the internet, y'all. Yes, people find love on the internet. So yeah, it's okay. But you can't take this stuff personal, because when you begin to take this thing personal, it begins to start messing with you in real life. Me and Marissa got a video, and I cannot find this video for nothing. We've been looking for it all day. Um, about um the mental of people. I'm trying, y'all hear how I'm talking, because I'm not trying to say so much, but because of the mental people. Listen, how can I say this? People are really, listen, y'all, be careful, because people are really taking this stuff to heart. People is really being very upset about the stuff that happens on this YouTube streets in real life. Um, listen, y'all, I'm trying not to do so much, but we have to be mindful um of the things that we put out, because we have people that's watching that be triggered. They be triggered. A lot of people are triggered by stuff that these YouTube streets put out. So us as content creators have to be very, very careful, because we definitely don't want the blood on our hands. Yeah, I'm trying my best to speak with love. We definitely don't want the blood on our hands, because it's people that's watching us, that's really, really in tuned, like die hard love. You know how Jennifer, hey baby, she said hello, listen for love and chat, driving, listening, text everyone. Can't text everyone, but hello, and that word, yes. So it's like people die hard love Beyonce. Let's say that. Yes. I'm a whole vibe. Touches everything. Um, but we don't know her. Y'all get what I'm saying? We don't know her. I don't even know if that's the same scenario that I'm trying to get. It's a lot of people that's home alone right now. Let's try that. And a lot of people don't have family and things like that. So they begin to grasp to the internet, and they begin to fall in people chats and things like that, and begin to have a internet relationship with. Some internet relationships, I'm not saying all of them is bad, but it's some that's not good, because we actually don't know who is actually behind these phones. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't never, y'all seen me before. Y'all know my life. Y'all done seen my restaurant stuff. But it's some people that you don't actually know who's behind these phones. It's very, very dangerous. Just like one of my aunts, Sue K, my girl, what's up, baby? Like one of my aunts, her husband died, y'all. Her husband passed away. So she was vulnerable. And she began to love the internet, to love social media. This man, I told this story before, this man on the internet began to um dazzle her. You look beautiful. You know, some people haven't wasn't grew up in a house where their parents was telling them that they was beautiful, or they've been in a bad relationship where a man was left them for another woman, so it messed up their mental. So when you get on the internet to a person that you never seen, they begin to tell you you're beautiful, Oh, you're so sweet. I love you. They begin to find out things about you, your weakness. So this man, he began to razzle dazzle my aunt. She's on my father's side, my father's sister. But he began to razzle her and dazzle her because she was lonely. She was missing her husband. She had been with him 40 something years. So she was trying not to be lonely no more. That's what I'm telling y'all. The internet is very dangerous. He began to tell her all these things that she haven't heard. And then he began to tell her he was a doctor, that he was a brain surgeon. But he had talked to her and swept her off her feet behind a phone. How powerful is that? Behind a phone where she never seen this man before. We can't knock it because we don't know. We can't knock it because we don't know people mental. So Lord knows I don't want nobody mental in my hand where I'm over there just sweeping them off their feet. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing they mental, because if something happened to them because of my actions on the internet, the blood is on my hands. If it sends somebody to a crazy house, mental institution, send somebody over the bridge because they done came so, you know what I'm saying, into me. So anyway, this lonely aunt, she began to sneak around with this man. And he was like, I got money and I want to take care of you. Remind you, he knows she's a widow. He knows she was a recent widow. So he knows that check is fresh. My girl Marissa said, y'all bushwashers. She said, y'all hit the thing. Hello, a whole vibe. She said, I had to pull over. But baby, right now it is too much, baby. Just hurting. Baby saying some of the hurtful things. We have to be very careful of what we say and do. Yes, Jennifer, we do. Because we don't know who's watching us. We don't know if we have vulnerable people that's watching us. We don't know if we have people that is lonely, that's looking for a family or never had a family. You know, like my aunt, she was fresh, husband gone, been with him 40, 50 something years. She didn't know nothing else but him. She was lonely and she already then came to terms where she knew that he wasn't coming back. And she picked up this devilish phone and began to start looking for love in the wrong places. She took it very serious of everything. And these people prey on people like that. They prey on people like that. So he began to tell her how much he loved her. Now he's loving her. He's loving on her now, y'all. And never seen her before. He loving on her so good, telling her what he gonna do for her. He's a doctor. She already, of course, then told him that my husband just passed. I'm a widow. And so you know what comes behind a widow is a good piece of check. And if we looking for a job, they find us on YouTube, see our behavior, and you miss out on a good job. Exactly, Jennifer. So people is watching you. They seeing what type of person you is. They trying to see if you donate money. They trying to see all of this stuff. This thing is wicked. This is a wicked playground. That's why we have to be able to go in this thing and come out the same way. We got to be able to not get attached to this stuff because we have real life people that we can get attached to. We can go around and find the homeless people that we actually can see and touch and go help them, you know. But he got in my aunt's ear, and he's a doctor, right? But he done found out that she lonely. He done said all the right things. They gonna be together. He's gonna send for her. they're going to live with each other for the rest of their lives. So all of a sudden now here comes the word yeah, I'm sick. That's what he told her. He said, I'm sick. He said, I gotta have brain surgery myself. And I'm a brain surgeon. I'm a brain surgeon. Yeah, you gotta watch that behavior with them jobs. Yes, baby. So I need you to send me some money. This is next. I need you to send me some money because that's what he's saying. I need you to send me some money because I got to have brain surgery and I can't get a hold of my money. My children have everything tied up. They don't think I'm thinking straight because I got this tumor on my brain. So I need you to send me some money, baby. Remind you, he the doctor, he the brain surgeon. She just a little old widow with a little old check that she get, little land, little house that he left her, and a couple of cars. So that right there should have been a red flag. Thank you, Dom. That should have been a red flag because see, but everybody don't think the same. Everybody mindset is not the same. Because me, I would have been like, you know what I'm saying? FaceTime me. I need you to FaceTime me. I need to see the doctor about the cutting your head. I need to get to the nitty gritty of it. I need to go all the way down and find out what's going on. You can't easily influence me. I'm not easy to be influenced. So she began to start sending him money, y'all. She began to start sending that money to him. So she didn't hear from him for a while. So when he came out of brain surgery, she finally heard from him. He was like, yeah, brain surgery went good. She want to know why she ain't heard from him. My children had me in the recovery, recovering and all of that stuff, but everything went well, baby. So I can't wait to meet you. This is the person talking behind the phone. I can't wait to meet you. This news came from us. You better talk about it. That cry on my whole vibe. So he came out of brain surgeon. I mean, he came from recovering. He was like, I can't get to my money right now, but I really want to see you, and I'm gonna be back on my feet soon. So he razzle dazzled her. She sent them more. So y'all, this went on and on and on with a phone behind the phone. It went on and on until she had no house. She had no cars. She had no bank accounts. She had nothing, y'all, because a phone with a person behind it took everything she had. Her son had to come back and build her back up. She lost everything behind a phone. So it's just my advice that we have to watch this stuff and just don't be try, pray, fast. Maybe we need to start a group where if you so attached to the stuff that we're watching and it's affecting you for real, maybe we need to start a group chat or a hotline. Hi, my name is such and such, and am a I am addicted. I take social media very serious. The content that I'm watching is a little too much for me, and it's giving me anxiety. It's affecting my mental. I cry. I'm crying behind the things that I'm saying. So we really have to start a chat. We shouldn't be mad at these people. None of them. There's no side over here where Let's Talk with Love. It's only one side. It's not no purples, not no blues, not no greens, not no nothing. It is pure white. It is Jesus. That's it. We got to be able to look at this stuff and be like, okay, Lord, they is tripping over here. Oh my God, let me go over here and see. Oh my God, they tripping. But when we begin to not like these people that we're seeing that's dropping content for real in real life, and we be like, we hate them, we don't like them, and we feel like that we need to pick up a phone and call their rental office, that these people and child protective services and things like that. That's when it becomes sick. It's sick now, y'all. This is literally the internet. It becomes sick when we begin to call on people. That is bad. Because in real life, I told my daughters when they was younger, when they was growing up, I was like, I don't need y'all to be hanging around these certain girls because, honey, they be liking to call around on people and call certain. So if you don't do that in real life, why would you? You have to be. Why you can't be who you are when you on this thing in real life? Do we call the police on people? Do we call on people? Do we do that in real life? Because you know that's not accepted. So I'm who I am in real life. Let these people do their content. Stop not liking them. It's content. I'm a whole vibe. She said it's crazy. I lost my sister in April, but I gained some. Thanks for being so sweet and positive. You're welcome. Glory to God, baby. Leave these people alone. Let them do their content. Watch their content and walk away from it with not liking them and things like that. Because it's just content. When you watch a movie, when it's over, you walk away from it. Don't let it affect you because 95% of the stuff be real. 75% be real, and the rest probably be fake. Because let me tell y'all something about me. When I used to argue with stuff with people real bad, I'm gonna say stuff that probably ain't even true just to get up under your skin. Just to get up under your skin. That was me. I was one of them arguing. I'm a Gemini. I'm going to listen. I'm going to say some stuff that hurts. I'm going to say some stuff that hurts. That's what I used to do. So the content creators is saying things. Just enjoy it if you enjoy it, but don't be homesick. It's people that's homesick right now because of the people that they chose. And you can't choose. You just got to go in. Okay, I like this person. I like their vibe and stuff like that, and just go in with it. That's it, and walk away. But we having real feelings and stuff like that. And I really wish I could find that video with me and Marissa. We having real feelings about this stuff, and it's not healthy because we got real stuff going on in real life. You know, we really do. Like now, I got an aunt, my favorite aunt, that's laid in ICU right now. She in ICU right now. I call her husband. Her husband don't have nobody there with him. They all the way in Maryland. My uncle was there, and only thing I can do is plead the blood of Jesus and pray. I done asked God today, y'all. I ain't gonna tell y'all no lie. I asked God. I said, can you just, because she done been sick before about 3-4 times, and I asked God. I said, God, can you just give her one more chance? I promised to God I did. But God, I trust you, or whatever situation, whatever you chose, I still trust you. You know, I got real people in real life that need my energy and need my prayers too. You know, I do, but sometimes we pushing our family away because we want to make sure we don't miss nothing on the internet. You know, I was like that, y'all. So I understand exactly what y'all be going through because, one time when I used to drop that content like I did, my kids be calling. I'm like, let me call you right back. I'm trying to drop a video. I check them views. Listen, honey, I click on that video over and over. Clicking on it. I was trying to make sure that I had them views, honey. You hear me? So I definitely understand when it comes to the content creators, but we still have to be, as content creators, we have to be careful because we don't know what the people are going through behind the phones that we putting out our content to. Say God is love. I am strictly of the love. No, I am not perfect, but I will never hurt or harm anyone. Definitely, I'm definitely not perfect. And I ain't even get ready to fake like I am, but not a soul. But I definitely have to be careful because I don't know if the people are strong enough for certain things that I may put out. Just like when I did this one right here. I was like, you know what I'm saying? Whoever can't stay, don't stay. You know? Thank you, Dalvin, because we definitely need all the prayers. We definitely need all the prayers. That's the life of the family right there. That's our lifeline because she's the one that that give us all the laughter and things like that. So I appreciate you. Born to hate one. We don't know what these people is going through behind the scenes. So we as content creators, if you're trying to think about coming to content creator, think about some of these things. Start bring your people to the front of the class and be like, y'all listen. Is anybody been thank you, Jennifer. I love you, baby. But like y'all, are y'all is anybody up here? Let's do this. Let me practice what I preach. So is there anybody up here that because Lord knows I don't want to talk about like stuff like this and step on nobody's toes or something like that. But I do want to know, like, is there anybody up here that needs somebody to talk to? You know what I'm saying? That want to talk about it. Like, listen, I've gone through something in life. Um, but I have let this internet thing, you know what I'm saying, take me because I'm trying to hide what I'm going through and the hurt that I'm going through in real life. This right here kind of covered it up, but it didn't heal it. See, that's what I don't want my channel to be. I want to be able to have a channel where we can all talk and heal. We can all heal each other. I don't want to have a channel where we can cover up some stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't never happened. I want to have a channel where we can, you know what I'm saying, where we can get healed. I don't want to brush it up under the rug, with my content. I want to make sure that my family and friends is good. So maybe we need to start a channel for the ones that really need to talk to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Yes, heal don't hurt. That's right. So is anybody like that have took this um the content that's over here um in my channel, anybody else's channel, and they need somebody to talk to and they have took it so serious. Um we need to pull our people to the side and do a wellness check on them. When we cut our thing on, we know that we have did so much in a week. We should be able to say, okay, look, it's wellness check day. Y'all, I might put my content out here and it might be a little rough, but y'all, it just don't take it personal because y'all know I like to have a good time. And y'all know I'm gonna talk my junk. So y'all don't take it personal. So we probably need to do a wellness check to check on our people because it's some people out here that's hurting from this, y'all. I'm learning, but it's hard because I generally want people to be at peace. I thank God for people, people shield light and encourage me to look at things differently. Don't get emotional, connected. Yes, Marissa. So that's what we have to do, though, Marissa. We have to make sure because everybody don't have somebody to pull them to the side and be like, Marissa, listen, baby. I know you love everybody that you connected to up here, and but baby, please don't take it so serious. Like this right here is the internet. Like this is content. Like you really gotta not do that. Don't bury your thoughts in this stuff. Like everybody don't have that. So everybody needs to. My advice to everybody is to check on your chat because you have people that's in your chat that's really losing it over this. That's really hurts over the content that you put out. Can't hurt people. I got much love to give. Yes, I'm a whole vibe. So everybody needs to my advice, and that goes for me and anybody up here that have a channel. We need to make sure that we check. We need to probably do like a wellness Wednesday. Is there anything that I have put out that have hurt your feelings? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. If I put something out, y'all, and it have hurt y'all feelings, or if I said anything to make you feel away, let's talk about it, because I don't want to be able to go to sleep and have this blood on my hands. I don't want you to bury yourself into the things that I put out and make you, you know what I'm saying, harm yourself, or maybe depressing or something like that. I don't want to do that. So we definitely have to check on our chat. We definitely have to. What happened to the world being real? All the negative stuff needs to stop in the world. We got to love each other. So, my brother, let me tell you this. Okay, y'all see his comment. We can't change nothing. Hey, Dalvin, I hate to be the burden of the bad news to you. Y'all know that's what I am over here. I'm the burden of the bad news. I need to change my name. But what happened to the world? Um, we can't change it. Only thing you can do is continue to do you. You can't change it. I can't change it. We can group together. We can get as many as PPPPP as we want, but we can't change it. And that's sad, but it's true, y'all. We can't change it. We're not perfect either, but we can't change it. You know, God, that if you would have made and they not doing what they supposed to do, you can't change that man. You or that woman, God have to change them. He have to change them. What the Bible says that we have to keep our eyes on Jesus. When Peter got off that boat and Jesus, and y'all know I tell this thing all the time. Jesus told him, he said, Jesus, I want to come where you at. And Jesus said, come on, baby. And Peter got out the boat. He began to start walking on waters. The wind started blowing. It started blowing. Yes, for good. The wind started blowing, and Peter started looking around, and Peter began to sink. So, with that being said, I take it as God is saying, okay, so long as you doing what you supposed to do, Dalvin, Wanda, um, let's talk with love, Marissa, I'm a whole vibe. Long as you doing what you supposed to do and keeping your eyes on Jesus, that's what God is looking for. He's not looking for us to change nothing but ourselves. Y'all hate to be the burden of the bad news to y'all, but we can't change this sector. Only thing we can do is keep our eyes on Jesus and don't get distracted of what our assignment is. So when Peter got off the boat, he began to look at the winds and stuff like that. He got distracted. So we can't worry about what's going on around us. We have to continue to trust God. My girl said, that's great. I wish everyone felt this way, but we just have to be aware of what we put in our spirit. God didn't tell us to spew out the hate, but to spread love and joy and peace only through him. That's correct. That's my twin right there. That's right. But we can't change it. So we can't be up here saying they need to stop or stuff like that. Well, let's say yes, Wanda. Yes, Dalvin said the world doesn't want us to love on one another, just to be true to ourselves. God recognizes people. He do it. He said, "My sheep know my voice." So when I heard him say, "If you don't stop, then it's going to be a problem," I heard his voice because he said, "My sheep know my voice." So we have to worry about us. We can't. We have to be here and put our content out whether nobody comes in or not. Because see, if I cut my live on and don't nobody come through and I don't do my live, that means I'm worried about everything else. I'm worried about the distractions. I'm worried about ain't nobody in there. But I gotta cut it on and I still gotta perform on this thing like like God want me to do because I gotta keep my eyes on him. That's what I'm basically trying to say. I still gotta keep my eyes on him, whether nobody show up or not. Whether nobody show up or not, I still gotta keep my eyes on him. You know, Marissa said, will it make upset when you send pictures with an emoji plate, LOL, leaves me hungry and wondering what you ate. Marissa said, well, it upsets her. Girl, bye. Marissa is crazy. But we have to do a wellness check on our sisters, our brothers. We have to check on our people because we really have people that's really emotionally attached to our content. And we definitely don't want the blood on our hands. If we stop that they wouldn't have any other choice but to stop. We feed this mess and then we say but it's us. We do, yes, Wanda, it's us. We do have a choice. Exactly. It's definitely us. It's not them. So we can't blame nobody that we watch. It's us. You chose to do it. Oh, they need to stop. But how do we know they need to stop? Because we're there. Oh God, I can't take it. We over there. That was saying, I feel like I know you already. I wish the best for everyone in the chat. Yes, I'm a whole vibe. Yes. She said she feel like she know you already. Yes, baby. But if we don't like it, we shouldn't watch it. We shouldn't put it in our spirit. Okay, I can't watch this. It's too much. You know, like me with scary movies. I can't be doing it. I ain't getting ready to watch it, baby. So nobody is forcing. You can't blame these content creators for nothing because nobody is forcing, tying you, pow to your head to tell you to watch it. You have to protect your peace. God said He gives us free will. He gives us free will, and it's up to us to be able to choose what we step into. You know, if you want peace, you're gonna have peace. But I know that for me, I got God pulled me out because I got so many people I gotta pray for. I can't have my hands all in the dirt because every time I turn around, it's my children need prayer for, my grandchildren need prayer for, my aunt need prayer for. So I can't be over here dogging this person and I'm being called to the front line to pray. I'm an assessor. I can't be like God, this, that, and the third, boom, boom, boom. And then I get a phone call. My aunt is in the hospital, and I got to go lay hands, or it ain't gonna work out because it's gonna take me too long. Now I got to fast, I got to pray, I got to do all of that. I want to be able to be ready. I'm a whole vibe. We connected through time and the spiritual world. You better talk your junk, Dalvin, brother. You see that? I'm a whole vibe. I just care about a lot of people. I don't have hate in my body. Yes, and I don't either. I don't either. But we have to check on our people because we have people that's emotionally attached to the content that we're putting out. And Lord knows we don't want to have that blood on our hands because a lot of people is not strong. It's not as strong as we are to be able to take this stuff that we dish out. You know, a lot of people is not strong. We don't know what ourselves are doing are when we not on live, and then when we cut our live off. You know what I'm saying? We don't know if they sad about somebody bothering you, or somebody saying this to you. You know, so we just don't know. But we have to have a woosah. Y'all know I keep a woosah start going on. Like, y'all come on there, let me check on my people. Y'all know I keep them. But we have to have those because if we care about our subs, we definitely have to do a Wellness Wednesday. I think that everybody should do that on their channels, a Wellness Wednesday, to just no content, just to check on your people, ask questions, drop the link, ask them, is there anything that I have put out had affected you? Let me fix you. Because if you make somebody bleed, I feel like you should be the one who sew them up. Because if I have made anybody bleed up here on my channel, I want to be the one to sew it up. Y'all, if I've ever put out anything that has not been pleasing to y'all or God, I ask y'all to forgive me right now. And let's talk about it so I can tell you why I put it out. It may have been a reason. Maybe, it may be, I don't even know. Maybe it's been a reason why I put it out. But I just want to apologize if it affected you. If I put anything or said anything that affected anybody, I want to be able to carry that. And I want to be able to talk about it with you and tell you, look, I ain't mean it. I just was doing content. I'm gonna throw some up, but I can't just do content because content don't even live over here because I don't even get paid for this stuff. I'm just a willing vessel. That's it. Just a little willing vessel. She just a little willing vessel over here. But us as content creators need to do a wellness check because some of our people is not strong. It's not strong enough to deal with this stuff. They not. So we have to check on our people. It's not the content creators' fault. It's not. And who just said that? Somebody just said that. I feel like other shorts to stop. Wanda said that. She said if we stop, then they wouldn't have any other choice but to stop. We feed this mess, and then we say they. We say they, but it's us. We do have choices. Yes. Especially if we can't just go watch it. Just go watch it. But some of us is not strong, so it's easier said than done. Oh, they over there tripping. I'm about to go up in there and what you can go in there and be like laughing, like, Lord, look what they did, look what they said, and come on out and carry on with your life. That's a different story. But some people can't do that because this thing is a little deep for them. I'm not gonna lie, when I was dealing with anxiety, it's a past tense thing. I'm not dealing with it no more. Sometimes it helped me just to be able to be in there, but it was a cover up. Instead of me getting up, walking around the neighborhood and drinking water and trying to get this anxiety, I went to my phone too. I said, let me go to the chaos because it's going to take my mind off the anxiety when I should have been doing natural things. You know what I'm saying? Walking, praying, meditating, things like that. Nowadays, we're not trying to fix nothing. We just let the phone do it. Even with the children, even with my grandkids. Oh, we just gonna give them the phone. Listen, I'm cooking, so I'm gonna give them the phone so they can stop. They being bad, we just gonna give them the phone. We not sitting down saying, baby, what's wrong? What man, you see me over here trying to cook. Why is you over here yelling and screaming and everything? Now I'm gonna need you. This is how you talk to mine. I need you to sit down in this damn chair. And I don't want you to move until I tell you to, until I get finished cooking. Okay? That's how you talk. Now, as soon as they do something, they throw a phone at them. They not fixing the problem. They putting a band-aid. That's just a quick fix. No. Anxiety is something that needs to be meditated. It needs to be plenty of water. It needs to be plenty of prayer. Not as soon as I have anxiety attack, let me see my phone. Let me see my phone. Marissa said, I am still working on that. Marissa, it's definitely a process, But we have to make sure that our people is good. Yeah, sorry, I'm back. We have to make sure our people are good. It needs to be a wellness check because y'all, the average numbers over here I seen in this sector is like almost 9,000. So out of 9,000 people, how many people do you think that's affected in real life about this stuff? It's a lot. So if any of the content creators are watching me or if they catch this live and if they catch this replay, y'all, y'all are not the problem. Hey, Carla Boo. Carla said, I just fell in this shit. My girl said, hey, LTWL in chat. I just fell in the chat. LOL. So we can't blame the content creators because don't nobody had no pow to our head. We are the problem. And Wanda said it. We are the problem. So anybody that has a channel, I recommend y'all to on Wednesday talk to your chat. Ask them how they feeling. What are they going through? Is it anything that I put out that was not right, wasn't pleasing to you? Did I hurt you? Did I say something wrong? How can I fix it? We have to because if it's not for your supporters, we ain't nobody, y'all. Y'all better know that. We ain't nobody without our supporters. And I don't call mine supporters. Mine is my sisters and my brothers. Ain't nobody supporters or nothing. Ain't nobody boss. Ain't nobody king. Ain't nobody queen. Nothing. These are my brothers and my sisters that I have created a relationship with. Okay? So we have to find out about our chat. You will never be popular because you speak love. If you spew hate, you will grow. Exactly. But see, the thing is, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm glad you said that. My girl said you will never be popular because you speak love. But see, the thing is, I'm popular in real life. In real life, and always have been. But the thing is, I said that yesterday too, Bob. I said that don't nobody want to hear nothing positive. I'm not gonna go over to that girl. Let's talk with love because all she gonna do is try and be positive, and that's all she wanna do is try to help people. People bleeding all over these YouTube streets, and she out there trying put band-aids on now. She trying to tell these people how God brought her out. Don't nobody want to hear nothing from her. All she want to do is just make sure everybody okay. I ain't trying to listen to her. And matter of fact, I'm about to unsubscribe to her because I want her on do not recommend because all she want to do is talk about God. Mm-hmm. Um, so I'm a whole vibe. Gavin said, that's the sad part. But I'm here and I support all of my positive people. Yes, but they don't want to hear that. But it's okay because it's a purpose that I'm here. I was sent. I was sent. And I'm going to not avoid my assignment. But the thing is, you right. You put your comment back up there. Yep, you right. But it's definitely some positive channels that have made it. That's up there. It's just that we're positive channels in the wrong sector. That's what that is. We're in the sector where the mess was. So it's going to be a little hard. And the only way you leave this sector is just like hell. Only way you leave this sector, listen, you can't leave. Not unless you cut your channel down. I mean, delete it and start back over. That's the only way out. What kind of mess is that, y'all? I would say that's the sad part. Mm-hmm. That's the only way out, y'all. You have to delete your channel and you have to start back. And then if you don't delete your channel, you have to be okay with the 8 people in your chat. You have to be okay with it. You got to be comfortable. I'm content. I'm content. You got to be okay. You got to be content with it. We have to check on our people because we have real life people that's sick behind the content that we put out. It's sad, but it's true. If you're in this chat, just know God has his hands on you. Let God move you. Exactly. Thank you, baby. Because to God be the glory. Because we got some people that's bleeding. And then we bleeding on people. The content that we come put out. That's why I said yesterday, are we bleeding on the people or are we feeding the people? Because God want to know. He want to know, is you bleeding on my people? Because these is God people. These ain't our people. Y'all that belong to me. Y'all belong to Jesus. God want to know, is you bleeding on my people or is you feeding my people? Hmm. We got to think about that. We do. But everybody needs to check on their people. Wellness Wednesday, Wellness Friday. I don't care what day it needs to be, but everybody needs to just ask questions. Call her. Is there anything that I put out, baby, that I have hurt your feelings, or left you confused? Um, you didn't know which way to turn. You think I affected you? Did something happen? You know, we gotta be able to ask that. We gotta make sure our people is good. So that's just something that I'm gonna be doing over here. That's another thing that I'm adding to it. Um, that I'm gonna be doing over here. I'm gonna be making sure that my people is good. Even if I didn't do something to you and you felt some type of way somewhere else on these YouTube streets, I'm gonna be here to talk to you about it. Maybe we can come. I'm not no psychiatrist or no therapist or nothing, but we can talk and we can figure out like, okay, let me help you, baby. Well, maybe they didn't mean to say it like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be here to do wellness check. I don't care if I done it, Marissa done it, Dalvin done it, whoever. Um, I'm gonna be here to talk to the people about it. I'm gonna be here to talk to everybody about it because we have to make sure that our people are well taken care of because we definitely don't want to have the blood on our hands. But yeah, y'all. So y'all know we be having conversations. I be trying to put up my little content, and God always takes this channel and do what He want to do with it. He definitely want to do it. Let me drop my link and see if anybody wants to say something and everything. But this is how I love leaving off this internet because when I leave my channel, I feel at peace. I have not hurt nobody. I hope I haven't offended nobody. I hope I have fed somebody. I hope that's what I want to do when I leave when I cut my channel off at night. I know my assignment at early age, but I'm here now and I will carry out my assignment. So my girl said, she said, I know my assignment at an early age, but I'm here now and I will carry out my assignment. And see, that's my thing. I'm a whole vibe. That's my thing. Like we have so many spiritual gifts. We all do. A lot of them ain't even woke up. A lot of people don't even have their spiritual gifts woken up. And like that's what I want to talk about. I want to be able to tell y'all stuff. Um, what I'm saying, that I experienced in life. I want to be able to hear the things that y'all experienced in life. Just get on one accord with it. Like those are the important things to me. You haven't. You're a whole vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like we need to get together because y'all know it's so many powerful people in here. It's so many people in here that can lay hands and heal the sick that's in these sectors, and we wasting it. You know what I'm saying on BS. It's people in here that you know what I'm saying that can talk to people. They have the spirit to just talk to people and heal them. You know what I'm saying? Like God got some people out here, y'all. People that have discernment for real in real life. Not just say my discernment is on and this, that, and no, people that really have discernment. You know what I'm saying? We got some preachers, the people that's been called to preach, and we missing it, and we not even listening to the assignment because we it's cloudy. We can't hear God through all of this stuff, and I'm guilty of that. Cause I'm like, dang God, I ain't heard from you in a while. But then you gotta look around and see what you indulging with. You not gonna hear him. It's things that he want us to tell people. You know what I'm saying? The mouthpiece of the Lord. So many prophets that's for the Lord that's on this in this sector, but they can't hear God to give you the message because we not listening to the things that we need to listen to. I'm guilty of it. It's so many prophets up here. It's some prophets that's in this chat. I'm pretty sure that God that told you some things and you trying to figure out like why I hear that? And why do you say that? There's some people that hear that dream dreams and visions. We got some powerful people, but we can't use it fully because we occupy in our spirits other places that it shouldn't be when God is trying to call us higher. I'm guilty of it. Me, I'm guilty of it. Just because I be sitting here talking to y'all, I'm not nobody perfect. I ain't get ready to fake like I am. Because I still will cuss real bad, cuss somebody out real good. You know? But I don't be trying to do that. I be trying to fix myself. But we got some godly people up here that's anointed, anointed, anointed. We do. So we have to clear out our spaces so we can hear God and tell him to tell us our next move. Because y'all just don't know. I want my name to be written in the book, everlasting life. That's what I'm talking about. I'm a whole vibe. That's what I'm talking about. That's why you ain't gonna see nobody over here because then nobody want to hear that. You see what I'm saying? Nobody want to hear that. I ain't coming over there with her. All she want to do is help people and got people in the chat talking about the Lord and stuff. Ain't nobody want to do that. Won't they just take her channel? Y'all know a prophet is not even respected in their own home. They not. There's so many people that's behind the scene, y'all, that want me off this daggone sector right here. They want me out of here. But see, they didn't put me here, so they can't take me away from here. You know what I'm saying? Man ain't put me here, so they can't take it. But just because of the things that I say, and every time when God do something to me or give me a message, I come up here and give them the message because that's what He do it for. People want me off this sector, y'all. They want me off. But see, God said, touch not my anointing and do my prophets no harm. So I ain't going nowhere. But they want me off just because they scared that I might reach one. Just one. So y'all be careful out here. Protect your spirit. Make sure you're feeding the people. Because my girl just not told y'all, she said, y'all just don't know. I want my name written in the book of everlasting life. Why y'all think she said that? She want to have everlasting life. She don't want no internet to stop her from going to heaven. You hear me? Because God counts this stuff. This stuff is counted. It's counted what we do on this internet, baby. So please don't think that we getting away with something. Oh, I'm just and this just the internet, so God ain't gonna He ain't gonna do nothing to me. This is the internet. It's counted, baby. It's definitely counted. So, with that being said, y'all know I don't even know how we got here, but you know, yes, forgive me, oh Lord, yes, forgive me, Jesus. Look at my girl. Forgive me, Lord, because forgive us, Father, because for we know not what we do. You know, forgive us. That's all it takes. See, that's what this channel right here for. My channel is the hospital. I'm in ICU in the spirit. You hear me? Trying to get fixed. Ain't nothing perfect about me. I need to stop saying it like that, like I'm real bad. But I'm just saying I'm not perfect. But God, He still uses me. He used the jackass in the Bible. He look out for babies and fools. But I got to tell the people who He is, y'all. I'm sorry, the ones that's mad, that want me gone. Because He done did things for me over and over again. And I'm standing on His word right now. To bring my aunt up out of there. To bring my aunt out of that ICU. I asked Him today, y'all said, God, I said, I just told y'all this, but God, can you just do it one more time? And I had to tell him, y'all, I had to tell my aunt this, my God this. My girl said I'm back. Yes, yes, yes. Hey, welcome back. I had to tell my God this. I was like, okay, God, so if you don't do it, I'm still gonna trust you. You know, I'm still gonna trust you. I'm gonna be a little upset now, but I know if you did it before that, I know you can do it again. I know you can do it again. And I'm standing on His word. I'm standing on it. I ain't gonna move till you bless me, Lord. I need you to walk through that hospital room and I need you to open up my eyes. I need you to breathe a fresh anointing, a fresh wind through her. I need you to begin to make her lips move, begin to talk. I want her heart to beat even better than it did before she went into ICU. My Uncle Charles up there, you can hear it in his voice, it's shaking. Don't stumble, Uncle Charles. I had to call back again. I said, I don't care. That's what I told my uncle, y'all. I said, how's she doing? He said, well, she ain't doing good. I said, yeah, she doing good. I know he think I'm crazy. He said, Shane doing good. I said, yeah, she doing good. He said, yeah, well, they saying that her sugar is up. I said, well, okay. He said, and then I felt a little fluid that's in her hand. I said, yeah, she good. He said, well, when your mama got on the phone with her, I put the phone to her ear, she was responding to your mama's voice. She said that her legs is moving around a little bit more. I said, okay, God is working. That's all I need to know. I need to see signs and wonders. I need to see signs and wonders. And her legs is moving around. So I see signs and wonders. So that's how you know God is able. That's how you know He able. You got to be able to know, like, do you trust God to, do you believe God that He's going to bring your aunt back, that He's going to make her okay? Do you believe that? I believe it. But you got to believe. You got to know that you know that you know that you know. I believe it. She going to be fine. I believe it. That's what I believe. But if God have His way the way He wants to, He want to know, if I take your aunt, are you still going to trust me? Hey, listen, y'all, this is hard. But you got to be built for this thing. You hear me? Cause that's what he want to know. I believe that you want touch her, you gonna bring her home, cause she supposed to be moving down North Carolina this weekend. But he want to know, do you believe I can heal her? I believe it. But if I take it, you still gonna love her. Listen, they scared, but they need to let go and let God and move them. Exactly. This is for the spiritual over here. Look at my brother, L Legend of Oz. Hello, sister love in beautiful chat. Listen, it's a fact. This is for the spiritual over here. A lot of people ain't gonna be able to stand in the pain over here. They gonna come in them bushes, and when they get in them bushes, they toes gonna start um balling up, and they gonna have to go. A lot of people can't stand in the pain over here. I promise you. Legend, how you doing? How's your grandbaby birthday? But that's what God want to know. Do you believe that I can heal him? Yes. But if I don't, are you still gonna trust me? Y'all, it's rough out here for a pimp. It's rough. I swear it ain't easy. Ain't nobody. What Murray, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody told me that the road was gonna be easy, baby. It ain't. It was good, sister love. Thanks for asking. No problem, brother. My girl, I'm a whole vibe. Say, hey, my brother, legend. Yes. So, legend. I don't know if you was listening, but brother, I was telling them. You might have to go back and watch the replay. But I was telling them like we really need to like do a wellness check. Hey, April, I didn't even know my friend was in here. Hey, baby girl, Lincoln. Lincoln up here, her thing on mute. But legend, I was telling them that we need to like check on our chat Wednesdays or wellness Wednesdays, like go in our chat and ask our chat, like, is there anything that I have did to offend you, or is there anything that I have did that affected you in real life? Like, we need to do wellness checks on our people because we really have people that's out here that our content is really bothering in real life, and we not checking on our people. We just doing our content and cutting the live off and going on about our business. April, what's up, baby?
Hey, how y'all doing?
Fine, baby. How you doing?
I'm doing good, about as good as it's gonna get.
Exactly. Let me cut this speaker on so I can hear you a little bit more. Hold on, bro. Powering on. Ready to pair. Pairs. Hold on. Okay, Lincoln.
Hmm.
Okay,
You
yeah,
can
I can hear you now, girl. Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm good now.
Okay,
Well,
okay.
what's going on with your sister?
Girl, nothing much. Night before last, my
Mm-hmm.
daughter called me and she told me she said, "Mama," I said, "What?" She said, "The cops following me." I said, "A cop?" She said, "Yeah, Mama." She said, the cops following me. She said, I'm going to the Dollar General, and she said he turned from out of the opposite lane to follow me. I told her, I said, "Girl, stop playing." She said, "Mom, I'm serious." She said, "The cops following me." I
Mm-hmm.
said, "Okay, Babri." I said, "Okay." So I said, "What Dollar General you going to?" She said, "By my house." I said, "All right." I got in the first thing smoking, no shoes, nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Got there. Before I got there, my grandbaby, my oldest granddaughter had the phone, and I'm because I still was on the phone, but all I heard was "Driver, get out with your hands up."
Mm-hmm.
So My grandbaby started crying. She started, she was crying or whatever. So by the time we made it there, my daughter was cursing the officer out. So I'm like, oh Lord, because that one there, she got a mouth on her. So what happened when he told her to get down with her hands up? She had her hands up. But when she got, like she said, when she got down, he was just staring at her. So she told him, look, I'm not about to do this. And she put her hands down. So they had other cops there, had the made it there and everything. He had to call in. Wait, let me mute right quick.
Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, that's why we have to continue to try to keep our spirits clean because we don't never know when that's what I was just telling y'all. Listen, y'all. I'm a whole vibe. She said, "Thanks for being a real one, honey. Thank you for being a real one." Yes, legend. So we have to check on these people because um our people, our supporters, our brothers and sisters. Go ahead, Link.
Okay, I'm back. Yeah, so she she told him, she said, look, I'm not doing this. So she put her hands down. So, like I said, they had other officers there. When she arrived, he had already called it in. So when she got to the dollar store and pulled in, they had already had another car came. One was waiting, and they had another car came. So he was just standing there watching her and stuff like that. So but Breeze told me, she said, like I said, I heard her cursing him, fussing at him and cursing him. Wait, hold on.
Jesus, Lord have mercy. Yeah, that
Yeah,
look.
so she what happened was, he told her, like I said, he told her to get down or whatever. He told her that, oh, you're not the person. We was looking for
What?
somebody. Yeah, he told her, he said, we was looking for somebody else. You followed this girl. You made her get out with her hands up, and just pat her on her back and tell her, you good. What my
What?
daughter didn't tell that man out there, I said, hold up, Bree, hold up.
Right.
She was like, my grandbaby was crying and stuff like that. And I told him, I said, you should have identified her before you even did all that. The girl get out with her hands up, or he should have just followed her, let her get down, and seen who was going in the store.
But see,
But
the thing
he,
is, Lincoln, that right there could have went another way. I think an apology it wasn't even really enough.
it's not, and she, like I said, that one right there, she complied and everything. But my granddaughter was moving, and she said she told her stop moving before they think you reaching for something. So like
Yeah.
I said, she started crying and more and started, because she was scared. She was scared, and she was more scared for her mama. You know, um, and all you do is pat her on the back and tell her, "Oh, it's not you.
Yeah,
We
that's
was
that's
looking
that's
for
not right.
somebody." Huh?
That's not right.
No, that's not right. So he told her, he said, we was looking for somebody. They had a domestic dispute, and we was looking for that person. A pat on the back, and they wanted her to go ahead by her day.
But see, that's
I,
dangerous though.
yeah, I told him, I said, no, I said, you're gonna
Because
hear
Lincoln,
more about this.
Because Lincoln, what if that person that they was looking for was supposed to have been armed and dangerous and stuff, and they pulled your baby car over, and they would have seen them move or something, and thinking that them this is actually the people, you know what I'm saying, and would have started doing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Cause he followed her. My daughter said he got out the he was turning into our churches. She said he turned out that the wrong lane to follow her, but he didn't put the lights on until she got right on the dollar store parking lot. So he followed her for a mile because our dollar store is about a mile from by her house. It's about a mile. So he followed her about a mile, but he didn't turn the lights on until she turned in the parking lot.
Mm. Yeah, that's dangerous. It's a no, and that's dangerous. They need to do. I need. It ain't even my baby. She is my baby because she your baby. I need more than that from her, from them, because that thing it could have been uh convicted somebody that just did some stuff, and they would have thought that that was her, and they could have got the pow on the car. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. They said it was a domestic dispute, and they thought it was the guy. So I'm almost positive it was that type of situation. Um, and they was ready. That's I'm gonna say that they was ready to do whatever. So
I'm
like I told him, I said, y'all gonna hear more about this. They had to call the ambulance because I went in a bad, bad panic attack. I caught a bad panic attack. They had
I'm
to, girl, that
listen.
was bad.
We thank God that everything happened good, but no, that's not cute because it have been so many cases, Lincoln, where it have been mistake identity, and the police did what they wanted to do,
Yes, yes,
and
yes,
some of the people ain't here no more. So no, that no, you look why did what. If you looking for this man, it was a domestic dispute. You had to have his damn tags and his car.
yes.
So why did they pull your baby car over? That don't make sense.
Her
So that means
car,
you just any cars.
her car is my she was in my oldest daughter car,
But it
and
wasn't the people.
it wasn't the license plate, it was the description.
Okay, we
And
can't go by that
we
because
can't. That's
mm-mm.
why I say he should have. If you gonna follow her, at least wait till the person get out. Identify first, then do your job. Don't just stop the person,
Yeah, he was
light
being
the
like,
person up, and have y'all stuff ready and make her get out and stuff. Because, like I said, my grandbaby was moving, and she told her, Braille, stay still before they think you reaching for something. And that's
mm,
when Braille starts screaming and crying more and telling Mama, come on, because they call me Mama. So she
mm,
crying and saying, Mama, come on, Mama, hurry up, Mama, come on, and stuff. So this child scared. She 12 years old, now she's scared.
right.
But I told him, I say, and you know what? The Caucasian officers, they didn't tell my daughter nothing. No, they didn't tell her nothing. It was the black officer. He gonna come tap on her back. I told him, I said, you're gonna hear more about this, my baby. You're gonna hear
Listen,
more about this. I'm sorry, but you're gonna hear more about this because they could have went all the way left.
yeah, the description of the car is not good enough for me, sis, because
It's not.
for one, if it's a domestic dispute, and I'll be like, okay, my man done did this, that, and the third. What kind of car he in? He in this type of car. Okay, so what's the license tag? I don't know, but they can pull his name. They gonna ask you what is the name, who car is the name in. They gonna automatically pull it up on their radio. Their radio gonna send you the tag number back if you don't know
Hmm.
your own tag number. So they was being lazy. They just seen a car and stopped it. No, you cannot do that these days. You might
Mm-hmm.
have did that back in the day, but you can't do it these days because the police are so scary. They
They
so
are.
scary and they ready.
They are. And
So no. Mm-mm.
I know
We
the
pray.
chief of police. That's why I told him. I said, "You're gonna hear more about this. It took you a mile to even get the plate. You were supposed to get that plate, call that in. It would have registered to my oldest daughter name. That my oldest daughter didn't have nothing to do with that dispute, whatever was going on. They do have another car. They look just like my daughter car. The only difference with the two cars, my daughter car is a used to be a cop car.
Mm.
That's the only difference. And the cop cars, they have something they have them grills on. They took
Yeah,
her grill
police.
off, but her tires, it's in her tires and her antenna that you can tell that it was a cop car.
Mm-hmm.
The other car is not a cop, wasn't a cop car. So come on now.
Yeah, we definitely it's enough. We got to look into that, Lincoln, because that
Yeah.
thing could have a way. But yeah, we praying. We thank God that didn't nothing happen, but they got to be real careful about that. They really got to be careful about that because they didn't put a lot of thought into that. Because if your husband and you or somebody, they can pull your tag number up. If the girlfriend didn't know the tag number, they could have pulled it up.
Right.
Period.
Right.
They could have pulled it up. Um, but yeah, we glad that it didn't escalate and it didn't go nowhere. But yeah, you need to talk to them. That's just not right. I'm a whole box. She said, I swear I bless people everywhere I go. She said, I'm starting a landscaping business. Oh, we. She said, look at God. Yes, He is good, baby. Now, that's good there. That is good. That is good. Cause it's a company around here that have a landscaping business. This man right here got a lot of employees. I remember when he only had two. Now he got a whole bunch. But yeah, like so we just shooting a little breeze up here today, just talking about how people is really affected about the content that we put out on these streets in real life, and we should just check on them.
Yeah.
We
That's
should.
why I pulled all the way away. I turned my notifications off so I don't get nobody notifications because
Right.
I'm protecting my ears. You know,
Yes.
um it's a lot of stuff I hear and see. It's not right. It's not right.
Right.
Um I honestly don't understand how some people sleep at night.
Thank you.
I don't. I really don't. It's too much. It's too much. And a lot of people. And I said this a while back. Some people, you don't know who you chatting with. Some of these people could have a mental problem. They
Yep.
may not see that creator that you beefing with, because sometimes they be like, "Oh, it's entertainment." No, it's not. What's going on? It's not entertainment for me.
Right.
That's not entertainment because if you put my family member up, one of your supporters or fans or whatever they want to call, because I'm not nobody fan. I'm not
Right. Come on.
nobody fan, and I don't want nobody to look up to me for nothing like that. No, no. That's why I told somebody I said I didn't want the membership badges or whatever. But it's like your membership. But anyway, if you put somebody's family member up, one of your deranged supporters go jump on that person or approach that person,
You see what happened to
and that
people?
person slide them, because I'm gonna tell you something. If they come up on somebody in my family,
Mm,
they're gonna do them some first and next questions later.
right.
That content creator going to the pen.
You better talk about it. But do you see? I don't know if you watch Peach McIntyre Mama.
Oh, I seen
Oh,
somebody had shared it with me or something. And I looked at that, and They say there was some of her supporters that went up to her, if I got it
Yes,
correct.
right. And it's sad because like you real life watching this, and it's people out here like that. That's why I said we have to be careful of what we put out because we don't know who we putting it
Yes.
out to.
They don't
Because
they
somebody
I
can
don't
really
think
show
some
up.
I don't think some of these content creators realizing what they're doing. You can incite a riot. You can incite somebody to get hurt. You can
Yes,
incite, y'all looking up people names, putting
yes,
people pictures up that's not even on this app. Some people will lay you down.
yes. That's my point. That's what I'm saying tonight. You understand? Yes. These people is taking it. Some people is taking this stuff serious about being somebody's supporter, being somebody follower and members and stuff. These people is showing up. That lady
Yes.
said she was sitting at the casino where she sit every week. She said, and these women showed up. These two girls, she didn't whoop them down, beat them down, but still. Like, how do you look at the internet and see somebody in real life and want to really fight?
Right. They have to ask themselves, will you go do 10, 15 years for that person? Y'all getting yourself, they're getting themselves into some real life situations.
Yes.
Putting up I don't care what this woman get up here and say, Pete, whatever she getting up there and saying. I don't believe everything people say.
I don't either.
If it, she could be telling the truth. She could be telling she could be telling the truth. But that's not my place.
Exactly.
That's not my place to go confront her mama at the casino.
Because of what she put on the internet. So
Yeah,
she,
that's not my
so
place. Go get you
exactly.
a therapist.
And
Go get
that's
a
what,
therapist.
listen, that's it right there. That's what my thing is. Some of these people really need to get some help because how you walk up to somebody, but just like I said, you don't understand who's watching you. You don't know who
Right.
your supporters are. They might be so down, die hard. Like Nicki Minaj, she got people that don't play about her. You know what I'm saying? They ain't never met her before in their life, child. They go
Mm-mm.
crazy. They call them what they call Nicki Minaj little people. The Beehive.
No, that's
No, that's
Beyonce.
Beyonce. Um, whatever. These people is tripping. That's why you gotta be careful. You can't be up here saying, "Okay, yeah, I don't like him" and stuff like that, and your supporter love you so good, and they be to live in the same town, Lincoln, and go do something to them.
Yes, yes.
Their
And I'm
blood
gonna
is
tell
on
you
your
something.
hands too.
I'm gonna tell you something. You see, this what some of these people looking at. They giving their money. They giving their time. They chatting. They typing in your chat. They giving you 20, 30, $50 here, $5 every day, $10 every day. Some of these people gonna want a little more. You know, some of
Yeah,
these people have mental issues that's going on.
yep,
They will go up to a person and do stuff like that.
yep,
Now, what if that lady had? What if it would have went different?
yep. That's the thing that I'm scared about. That's why I
That's a
said,
mother and a daughter.
yep,
That's a mother and a daughter's business.
yep. And she putting it out there, but she just trying to seek some daggone some money. She don't have no remorse, and then she hurt because hurt people hurt people. And the only reason why you naming everybody else in this stuff is because misery loves company, and that's a true statement. I don't care what nobody say. Misery loves company. So you mad, so now you want to make everybody else mad. It's just sad, sad, it's sad, it's sad, and I don't like it.
I know
But
one thing. I had issues with my mama. Me and my mama didn't get along, but nobody. I'll
shut.
tell them old lady,
That's
look,
it.
you're not gonna F for my mama. Straight up, I don't care what y'all got. You're not gonna mess with my mama. I'm not gonna go against my mama for nobody. I don't care what this girl get up here and say. That's her mama.
Child, we would have went to war. It would
That's
have
for
been a
her
war.
and her. That's for her and her mama. We
I
don't
would have.
know what's going on behind. A lot of these people say they beefing and they talking behind the scenes and laughing at these people.
You.
Right, making big bags off of these people. I don't believe everything these people say.
That's my point. And we got
Mm-mm.
people that's so we got people that's so upset and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they don't know that, a lot of this is just content. And that's what I just want the people to understand. A lot of this
Yeah.
is just content. And it's a storyline. It's that's what love and hip hop and stuff is.
And they leave little cliffhangers. They leave little cliffhangers like, oh, my next live, I'm gonna say this, that, or the other. Then the next live come, and then they be like, oh, my next live. No, say what you gotta say right now because you want them to keep coming back, keep coming back, keep. Baby, this not a soap opera. That's how I
Right.
look at it. It's like it's just a newer soap opera that they doing it with the words and stuff like that. My attention span is real short. You need to prove what you gotta prove quick, or I lose interest.
Exactly.
But
Exactly.
these people are becoming obsessed. They giving these people money, and you got to be all money. It's not good money. You don't know who giving you what. You don't know what purpose these people giving you this money for. Some of these people giving money for these creators to go after certain people.
Right.
And these creators taking this money and they downing these people because guess what? This person and gave me $50 to talk about this person because
Come
I don't
on.
have a platform. So I'm gonna take this $50 and I'm gonna go off on this other person for one of my subscribers.
Right. Exactly. So a
It's
lot of
all
that, that's what
little
I'm saying.
stuff that's going on. Well, I turn the notifications off. I say, mm-mm. I'm protecting what I hear because guess what? It's too much. And the stuff I'm
Yeah.
hearing, mm, but somebody did send me that at first I didn't know who the lady was until I heard in the video that they said that that was the lady's mama. And
Yeah,
I
that's
had
the
watched her one of her videos, maybe 2 years ago, where she was on Section 8 or something, and she
mm-hmm.
showed her apartment. And
Child, let me tell you something. When they jumped on my mom, I don't care if they were my supporters or whatever. Child would have been on the way. Where they at? Where they at? Because now, baby, you done took it too far. You ain't supposed to be putting your hands on my mom. You ain't supposed to been doing it. You just
mm-mm,
ain't supposed to been doing it. I've been
nope.
like, okay, y'all, where y'all at? Y'all done jumped on my mama. Okay, baby, where y'all at? I ain't playing. Where you at, baby? Front and center. Where you at? Because like that is crazy. People used
Yes,
to say when I was young, well, you arguing with somebody, Lincoln, and you be like your mama. They don't know your mama. And that child going straight out. It was a time.
they swing it. They
Yeah.
swing it. I wouldn't care, you know,
So you know
but
that
I'm looking at what she's saying about her mama on here too. They
right.
have. What if that person would have did unalive her mama
Yep.
because of what she said about her mama?
Because they love her so much.
You can't. You gotta watch what you say. I would never put me and my mama business on no internet.
Yep. And the husband neither.
Mm-mm.
Because
I
she,
would.
she
I
talk
wouldn't.
about him so bad.
I wouldn't do that. Mm-mm, not my mama. Neither
Well,
that. That's look. But
to
like,
me, you know what? I see kind of like a mental issue
yeah,
because the thing is, please share this live. Thanks in advance. Thank you, Marissa. But I see a mental issue because she's telling the story. Let me tell you this, Lincoln. She's telling the story today, and she said that she in a car. I want you to listen to this. She in the car, y'all, and she is telling the story about the girl that used to braid her hair. And she's so hurt while she's telling the story. And she said when she said that the girl was doing her hair and her and the girl had a good time, and then they had a debate. She went home and told her husband that her and the girl had a debate. And she said, my husband was like, don't worry about her or whatever. The next day, her husband, she's telling the story. She said, my husband sent the girl a message and told her that he want her. So while she's telling the story, she turned the camera around on her husband. So she's telling the story about this tragic moment that she went through, and her husband is sitting right there. And he's just sitting there normal. And she like, he hurt me so bad. He tried to sleep. He slept. He's sitting right there. He slept with my kid's teacher's aide. He slept with my kid's teacher. He tried to sleep with my damn hairdresser. And she turns the camera, and this man is sitting there. So it's like a mental illness now. You understand what I'm saying? Like something never ain't right. But the hair lady didn't sleep with him. She told her. So she don't have no friends now because now she's scared. Like anybody I get close to, I'm scared he won't want to sleep with.
Well, she might want to get a divorce.
She ain't gonna do that because she loved him so good. That's what she said. She said she loved this man so good, but she can't forgive her mama, but she could forgive him. So I'm like, make it make sense. So my thing was, Lincoln, you out here putting out to this new generation that it's okay to disrespect your parents. Okay? So she made a statement today. She was like, I can say what I want to say about these shoes, about my hood, my mama. I don't have to diss with your mama. But baby, you can't change the Bible. The Bible said that you're supposed to honor thy mother and thy father. Right. You changing the Bible saying that this, that, and the third. No, it don't work like that.
This money getting to a lot. This money that they making is getting to a lot of them heads.
Yep.
And they don't realize that this too gonna pass. Because what's going on, they gonna throw a wrench in there and be like, well, hey, look, y'all can't make money off of this no more.
Yep.
You done did this and said this and did that for content. And now you looking sideways and jacked up because you done put your mama out there, you done put your husband out there and stuff like that. And now these people are taking this money away from y'all slowly but surely. They're taking that money away from them slowly but surely.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not paying attention because they're busy up there doing this and that to the other, and these people still is putting little things in there over. Now you're gonna make it gonna be $4 where it used to be $14. Anytime they're not catching on to anytime a bunch of black people get on the app, they change the pay. They ain't caught on to that yet.
Mm-mm. They ain't gonna catch on to it. But the thing about it, that her kids is going to do a lot of suffering, and I hate to say that because they in school, they seeing all the stuff that she putting out there.
That's right.
You
She
have a
got
good night,
small children.
Yeah, and she got one that's in high school. So you know they
see it. Kids are
horrible. Real, what's up, baby? My hole in the wall, sister girl. So the other day, this is what she said, Lincoln. She said, I got a cousin. So you trying to heal yourself, tell your story. Okay?
Right.
When you telling you somebody's story, you tell your own story, you let other people tell their own story. That's how it's supposed to go. But she said, this is what she said. She said, so I got a cousin, my first cousin. You know, people know her first cousin, who they is, how old they is, and she told they was 6 and 12 then. Then she said, now one of them is 18 and the other one is 20 something. So you know they know who they is, right?
Right.
She said, I walked into one of them and they was having, we won't say intercourse. when they was 6 to 12, and I went to my their mom's job, and I told her, and me and my mama went there, and she was like, I already know they doing that because I can't get them to stop.
Oh
So she
Lord.
telling their story. But that it's disgusting. But she telling their story. You supposed to be telling your story. You out here telling these people's story. Like now you trying to hurt everybody. Then you
Mm,
talking about your brother. This is what's sickening. Yeah, and to my brother. I don't think that ain't his father. My mama need to tell him who his daddy is. Now you bleeding all over these people. And
mm,
her daddy on his deathbed, and she don't care nothing about him. And her
mm,
sister is jealous. I mean, she have went in. She have went in for that good piece of. She gonna have a good piece of check when they come. You hear me?
mm.
That girl is gonna have a good piece of check. But baby, the hell. Listen, the blood. Listen, yes, real. The consequences that's gonna come behind that big ass check. See, sometimes we got to think about the consequences that's gonna come behind the stuff that we
Right.
do. You is the great. You went on this thing and you got these people thinking that your mama is the worst person in the world. If she is, that's on y'all. But you got people running up on your mama in real life. These people on this
Hmm.
internet, you don't know them. These people right here is cuckoo.
Her mama should press charges.
Yeah, but her mama done whooped them. But they listen,
Yeah,
mama done
she
whooped.
whipped them, but I would press charges. I would
I
press
would have
charges.
too. And she said, I didn't tell these people to jump on my mama. No, you did not. But by you up here with these diehard Peach Patch fans, they listening to you say all the stuff that your mama did to you. So they feel like it's free game that they can do that.
Yeah,
Some of
because
you people
they
don't
feel
know.
like I support you, and I'm down with you and stuff like that. And as a parent and the stuff she does, that'll make me feel that did you give these girls a couple of dollars to come and do this?
Right.
What's really going on, because they obviously was pretty bold to come up to this woman, know
Yep.
what casino she's at, come up to her and start a confrontation. I would have laid their tails out too.
Real bad. You hear me? And the husband wasn't playing with them either, honey. But is it that serious though? Like, God dang, like, bro, you would have came over there talking about some damn. Listen, I'll tell you something. Oh, listen, listen.
They
Don't
could
do
have
that.
live to mama. What if that would have happened on the street, and this lady, coming out the grocery store, going in her car, anything, and these people come up and just jump on her mama.
But the way she talk about her mama, now I'm just gonna say the way she talk about her mama, because I would have been going crazy. Like, everybody different, but I would have been going crazy. Like, even if that was me and my mama wasn't talking or something, I still would have been going crazy. Like, bro, you put your hands on my mother. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, where you at? I probably would have went crazy, but she was calm. She was like, yeah, because I did not tell these people to jump on my mama. You know what I'm saying? And then she just proceeded to talk more stuff about her mama. Her mama was putting her out the house, making her take baths after she took a bath. I mean, just sickness stuff. That check gonna be good though. I promise you, but it ain't worth it, honey. It ain't worth it.
No, it's not worth it, because
It ain't worth it.
she could have she and a lot of people, they don't look at it like this. They know, hey, I was able to buy a home. I'm able to buy these cars. I got money in the bank. I got a little check coming. But look what type of content you had to put out to get that
Yeah,
money.
yeah. But the thing
Because
is,
what if her mama fans go after her?
exactly, exactly. But the thing is, it's just sickening.
It is. It really is. It really is.
Like that's just going too damn far. I mean, that's just too far. Bruh, and then mama could have took one of them girls up out of here, the husband too.
Yeah, she should go get her some therapy. Um, we can't help her on the internet. You got to go get you a therapist. And get your mom into therapy too, and y'all handle that behind the scenes, because what just happened, that should show these creators y'all are responsible for what's coming out of y'all mouths.
Right. And that's what
Y'all
my point
responsible.
is today. Mm.
They're responsible, and if you never know, if that lady had a little piece of change, she might could go and sue her daughter. Look, this is what she's saying about me on the internet, and these two girls came approach me to fight me because of what she's saying on the internet.
And that's a fact. And that mama is a mama. All this hell that she is putting her child through, that woman said, I still love my daughter, and you ain't get ready to talk about her. And that's the way it's supposed to go.
Both ways.
Yep. She went to
Both
her
ways.
mama. She went to her daughter's house and she told her daughter, she went over there to try to hug her daughter. She said, I didn't go over there to try to talk about nothing about the internet. I just went over there to hug my child. And that girl said she did not. The mama said she didn't open the door, and the daughter came up in the day and said, my mom was just up there going crazy because she can't talk to me. She's a narcissist and all this shit. I said, you know what? But it's a lot of people that got a lot of money that ain't happy.
No.
It,
Money
just because
do
people
not
got
make you
money, mm-mm, mm-mm.
money do not make you happy.
Nope.
You could have all the money in the world, be lonely, bored, nobody come around you unless you buying all the drinks and all the food, taking them out on trips and stuff like that. Um, and that's what I seen from her. When I first seen this girl, like I said, she was on Section 8. She was happy.
Yep.
She was happy. Now the things that I see that come down my feed most of the time is videos of her crying. The thumbnail, she's crying.
Every one of them,
So I don't even click on that because
every
when I be
one.
thinking, I'm like, what happened from the Section 8 peach to the peach with money?
It's
What's
bad.
the difference between these two people?
It's bad. And I just pray that she stay up because I just don't want her to go down because like bruh, you doing the most. You doing the most, honey. You just doing the most and I don't like it. But she need to really seek, she need to go seek God. She need to go get some prayer. She need to get some time to herself because this thing right here, it's just not looking good. It's not looking good.
But she
It's just
said she
not.
not gonna. She said she not gonna divorce him, but shut up about it. If you're not gonna divorce him, then shut up about it because he's not
Exactly.
gonna stop. But I tell you what,
Nope.
what's gonna happen? He gonna leave her.
Yep. And all he got to do is cut that damn internet on, and he gonna be making money because they want to hear him.
I
It's women
seen a
out here that want him.
video. I seen one of his videos. He was cooking. I liked his video. So if he was to mainly work on his channel, I will watch him before I will watch her.
Mm-hmm.
Because cooking, stuff like that, he was
Yeah.
cooking and stuff. And I was like, whoa, that's nice. He cooking for his children and stuff. I like to see stuff like that, you know. But
Right.
hers is all crying. All I can do is offer a prayer and hope that she goes to get counseling because I can't put that in my spirit because I don't know how much of this is true. And if it is true, she needs counseling. Let God deal with the mama or whatever because her mama is showing the internet something different. I want to
Right.
hug on her. I want to love on her. You
Yeah.
know, her mama showing that, hey, I want to try to work it out, you know,
Exactly.
and her daughter could just be stubborn. Y'all get yourself into counseling. Go ahead
Mm-hmm.
to counseling.
Yep. And she real spill said she says the love of money for me so sad. It is, but baby, honey,
It,
you gonna have to pay for that check.
it is.
You have to pay for it. It definitely that listen. I just can't I don't like to hurt people. That's just me. She trying to hurt everybody in her entire family. She even talking about the damn grandmama Lincoln.
Yeah, yeah. She know what she doing. It's a bag,
It must
And then
she trying
sometimes
to
you can get caught up into talking. You don't know those people though. You don't know those people.
because people
She
is
don't know who
crazy.
she's talking to.
You don't know who the hell behind these damn screens. Don't y'all see the movies with them crazy people be
Right,
behind the phones?
right.
Them
You
people
don't know.
crazy. I just told them about my aunt, my father's sister. She gave this damn man every damn dime. She lost her house, her car, she lost everything behind the internet. Never got a chance to meet the man Lincoln.
Lord have mercy.
She lost her husband. She was a widow. So she was vulnerable. So do you know how many people out here that's vulnerable?
Right.
And some people can't help it. But evidently my aunt, she was listen, she didn't get a man every damn thing. And he supposed to have been a damn brain surgeon. Now, child, come on. So
A
why the
brain.
hell? Yes. Why did you? And then he had to have brain surgery, so he couldn't come see her the day he said he was. So he couldn't get a hold of his money because of his children was had it because they wasn't thinking he was in his right mind because of the surgery. So he needed her to send more money. Honey, he was talking his ass off, baby. I'm
Yeah.
like,
They
huh?
got to, if they lonely, they gonna give it up. If
Thank
they
you.
lonely and they giving conversation, and those guys will study them, and they'll tell them ladies what they want to hear. Those ladies lonely, they'll figure, well, $10, $20 ain't gonna hurt my pocket, and they're gonna talk a little bit more. They're gonna keep
Yeah,
talking and talking and talking until they get and get and get.
he got every dime. He got
They
every
had
dime.
one of them had gave all her money to who she thought hers was, Chris Brown or one of them. It was a star.
I seen that. Uh huh.
I said, wait a
I seen that. These people is tripping. It's not funny because it's real life. Like, God, no. So she was
minute.
doing it. Now, you know that one no damn Chris Brown. And Chris
I
Brown ain't gonna
felt
ask
so
you for no money.
bad. I felt so bad for her. I said, wait a minute. If he a star and he was in concert, why he need your $14,000
Exactly. But you know what they say, Lincoln? They say that you could be anybody you want to be on the internet.
on the internet?
That's sad. They said you could be anybody you want to be. But this is my theory, and I hate to say this because people probably gonna be like, "She being messy." I'm not. I'm just keeping it real. I feel like that the little groups that they got on this in this sector, I feel like that. Now, God on my mama, I don't have none, so I'm just gonna keep it real. But I feel like that people have is like in everybody. Like they have a person to be in this, a page to be in this person, and then a page to be in that person,
Yeah.
but they really one person. I really just believe that.
Yeah, it's a
So
lot of that
I don't
going
have to,
on.
yeah, I don't have to do that because I don't go on people's chats. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have to be one of them. You know what I'm saying? But I just believe that. That's why I say you could be anybody. They say you could be anybody on this internet. You never know who you are talking to. You don't know if you're talking to a serial killer, a child
Hmm.
molester, a pedophile, what you call them people that take the people now, the underground thing, what is trafficker,
Yeah.
um, a murderer, somebody that murdered their girlfriends, you know what I'm saying? A woman that's crazy. They have a women prison, so women is crazy too. You know what I'm saying? Prisons, women prisons all over the world. So we can't just say, okay, they good because they're a girl. No, we can't trust nobody.
No, you can't.
Trust
You can't.
nobody. Right, real. You Can't trust nobody. These people is tripping. They is
They
fighting
are.
people because of what you said. Jumped on that
What
leg,
you
but trying
saying?
to jump on it. Yeah. So we don't know who we talking to behind. If they have not showed their entire life, not entire life, but real life, and you have not seen them or things that they do and stuff like that, I wouldn't trust them.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Even if they got a picture up, who's to say that's them? You know what I'm saying?
Right, right,
Who's to say that
right.
that's them? Because people catfish all damn day.
They
I
do.
believe, I believe in this sector. I bet it's about 3,000 people that's not who they say they is in this sector. I just
Right.
about it. I believe it's 3,000 people, and
It's a
then we
lot of
got.
them
Do
that's really doing it. It's a
you
lot
know
of them
how
that's
many?
really doing it. They're going and you chat one way, like like the ones that troll. Like I had an incident a while back, and somebody came in my chat the same night. I'm going off. They come in my chat. They spoke to me. Right. They left out my chat. Not even a good 5 minutes. Then they come back in my chat and say something. The person says something negative. And I told the person, I said, let me tell you something. I know who you are.
Mm,
If you wouldn't have came back so soon, I would have
mm,
accepted that it was just a troll. But you
right.
came in my chat and you spoke to me. You went, got on your troll page and came back and said something, nigga. I said, I know exactly who you are.
See, that's
Because
sad.
you can, when a person is trolling, you're gonna have the person, if they a personal troll, I call them a personal troll.
Mm-hmm.
They gonna say something about you, or say like if you got a big nose, they're gonna be like, okay, you got a big nose, all right. That's
Mm,
somebody that just trolling you. Hi, you.
making you there.
They'll say like four or five things, the same thing in a row, but then they
Mm,
spam in your chat. But they have people that'll come in that you normally chat with, and they'll say something about you that your only your chat know. When
right.
they do that, that's somebody that you chatting with. That's not nobody that's coming off the street. That's somebody that's in your chat every day
Mm,
that's coming in to troll you.
the trolling. See, that's scary. That's some scary stuff right there.
That's why I let that person know I know who you are. You came in, said something nice, not
Mm.
even 5 minutes, I get a troll. It was the person that came spoke.
Oh God, that's scary. Real said we only can go on what they show us. It can be a lie. We don't know. We just know. She said we don't know. Just know I don't trust none. You better talk about it, baby.
Right, right, Jules.
Marissa
That's
said
why
that's the
I
right.
tell people all the time. Whatever I talk about in my lives, that's real. That's
Mm,
real shit. That's real. That
right.
really happened to me. It ain't no
Fake stuff.
faking, no nothing. That's my real stuff. I
And that's
talk
me too.
about what goes on with me.
Yep, that's me. That's me.
You know,
That's
it's
me.
not a whole bunch of people that we get love,
Mm,
but I want genuine people. I don't want
period.
nobody that's come and chat with me just to see if I got one eye, one nostril. I want
Mm,
genuine people. I have
period.
somebody that chat with me, and I asked, I said, why you come chat with me? She told
Mm,
me, she said, you know why? She said, because what you talk about is real life.
exactly.
You not making up nothing.
Exactly.
You talk about what's going on with the school system, what happened with your children, what
Mm,
you did about it. She said some people need to know stuff like that. And I told her, I
right.
said, but you know what? People don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear
Yep.
that. They want to hear mess. They want to hear lies. They want to hear, to me, stupid shit.
Yeah, but we're gonna keep on pushing the scoop. The
That's what I say. When I
pushing.
want to get on there and talk, I get up there and talk or whatever, because I know the people that comes to me are genuine
Yeah,
people. I'm
gonna
not
eat that
getting
shot.
people that's getting a membership or giving me this, giving me that, and to set me up and say, oh, but she took this from me, or I gave her this or gave her that. Look, let me tell you something. When they give me a cash out, and that was very early on, I was like, well, what you want my cash out for?
Mm-hmm.
And the girl told me, she said, you're not monetized and you entertained me.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to give you a tip. So I was very hesitant
Mm-hmm.
to, to give her the cash out. And so she was like, you never noticed that other creators have their cash up? And I said, yeah. I said, I really don't pay that no mind. She said, well, they giving them a tip. And I was like, oh, okay, because I really didn't understand it. But I always tell them, look, if my grandbabies help, I'm going to order them some Happy Meals or order them some fruit or something like that. So
Right.
don't think your money going to no crack, no
Right.
alcohol, or no nothing stupid. And somebody told me, you don't have to tell me I'm giving it. I said, no, 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 no. Because anything I get, it's a blessing.
Mm.
You sowing the seed towards me, my grandbaby. So guess
And
what? I'm gonna put that towards my grandbabies.
yeah, and that's someone to see. That's absolutely right, and there's nothing wrong with that.
No,
Marissa
it's
said
nothing
it right.
wrong with there's nothing wrong with it, you know.
No, real said she totally agreed with you, Lincoln. Marissa said right. Um, Marissa said she'd rather have. She said I'd rather have a few true ones than a lot of frauds, fakes,
Right,
and frauds
right.
and stuff. Yes, real said
Right.
yes,
That's why
Marissa.
I say the people that come chat with me, I know they're genuine. They genuinely want to talk. They genuinely want to see what I've been doing. They
Mm,
genuinely want to hear what my grandkids been doing, stuff like that, you know. And I put Lakin on there, I think it was Lakin and Danny on there a
mm,
couple of times, and I took them down. I took the lives down and stuff. Cause like I said, them pedophiles and all of that, I'd be scared because I'm
right.
like, I really don't know who watching. Because on
Exactly.
StreamYard, they said you streaming everywhere, all type of countries looking at you and stuff. I'm like,
Yep.
oh Lord, that's kind of scary
Yeah,
for me.
but that's what my thing was today was to let people know like this thing is dangerous that we doing.
It is. It
And we
is.
have to we have people that's really in a mess over the content that we put out. They really like emotionally involved with it. So we
Yeah.
have to check on these people because when we turn our camera off, them people might be by themselves and crying and upset
Yeah.
about the content. So that's why I said no shade to not no content creators. But my thing is, we as the content creators should check on our people if we say
Right. Right.
if we love them, you know what I'm saying? If we say we love them, we supposed to be able to say, okay, y'all, it's Wellness Wednesday. I need to find out real. Did I put any content out that hurted you this week? Let's talk about it. Let me explain to you why I put it out. I feel like that right there needs to come into play and we need to minister to our own chat.
And they don't, as the subscribers, they don't have to agree with
No,
everything we say.
nope.
If you feel somebody saying something wrong, you tell that person. If they block you, oh well,
It shouldn't be a
it
block. It should be
shouldn't be a block.
if it's a real family and real be like, love. I just don't like when you be
You wanna.
singing on your platform because you can't sing. Okay, baby, I'm not gonna sing no more. If that hurts you real bad, I'm not gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to respect and I'm gonna try to comfort everybody because if this is my house, I want to give you hospitality. I want you to come in and be comfortable. You
Right,
know,
because I had somebody that was used to tell me. He told me, he said, he texted me. He said, "I like you, but you always cussing." And I say,
mm,
you know what? I say, I apologize, and I'm gonna work on it.
see, that's all it takes. That's
I
all
say,
it takes.
just for, I say, I apologize, and I said, I'm gonna work on it, and I did work on it.
Yeah, but we have to be able to agree to disagree with
Yeah.
our supporters because we
You
are
don't have
nothing
to go
without.
with everything. You do not
No,
have to be a follower and go with everything that somebody say.
correct. And if they can't tell you the truth, that means they really don't care nothing about you anyway. Don't come up
Right.
here boosting my damn ego, lying to me, and having me about to bust hell wide open. Stop me. Be like, no, you ain't doing. Don't do that, baby. Cause you about to bust hell. Well, I need somebody to talk me out off the ledge and stuff. I don't need nobody to be like, when I'm wrong, to tell me that I'm, you know what I'm saying, that still agree with me I'm wrong. Yeah, you go over there and cuss her out. No, don't stop me from doing it.
Right, right. Because
Stop
sometimes we can we human, we make mistakes. We can, you know, sometimes you need to be tapped on that shoulder. Girl, what you doing?
Yeah, like go on, I'm gonna
Stop
do it later.
that now. Come on now. I
Yeah,
don't get mad when
I'm
somebody
like, no, don't do
tell
it.
me something. When somebody tell me, I don't get mad. I listen to what they saying.
Right,
If
real.
I agree, I'm gonna say, you know what? I'm gonna work on it. If I disagree, I'm gonna tell them why I disagree. Even
Right,
with my children, even with my children, if I say something and they disagree with me and I ask them their side, they give me their side, I'll be like, oh, okay, now I understand why you didn't do this or that, So sometimes you do have to stop somebody because, hey, we human. We can get
exactly.
caught up in the moment talking and say, oh, but she this or she that. Because nobody can tell me that some of the content that's being put out, you don't have a relative that's gay. You don't have a relative that do certain things, but
Mm.
you're in the chat laughing at what this creator is saying, knowing
Yes,
the back of the scenes, you sitting there say, this bitch just talked about my damn cousin.
yes. Talking about oxygen and stuff like that. I don't need to say that
Yeah,
because like my mom on oxygen. Talking about sick diabetes. I got that shit now. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Almost that. I got a little fupa and shit now. Like, look now.
Yeah,
Shoot.
I'll tell them quick walk, but I can't get down with that because look, so and so in my family got this going. I can't laugh at
Yeah,
that
I ain't
because
laughing at
that's in
that.
my family. They can't tell me that some of the things that these creators saying, they do not have someone, a friend, relative, co-worker. I see you laughing in the chat at a person that got one breast, and I'm your coworker and I have one breast,
Yes, like I don't
and you
understand.
laughing, but you laughing at me.
Yeah, because you got to be mindful of what you say because you don't know if your chat right there. You can't say like
Yeah.
I wasn't talking about you, but I'm talking about them. No, you can't do that. But to
No.
get let me read their comments, Chaco. That was good there, cause that's what I was talking about. I wanted the truth from my supporters. My girl Real said, she said I love you more. Marissa said I love you more. Putting she said on God on. Oh no, God does. I think that's what she's saying. I love my support system, even if they tell me what's right, because I know they love Marissa exactly. Um, my girl still says she said I'm gone. No, she erased that. But yeah, so like people not being mindful, and you can sit there and lay, something ain't right. Something ain't right.
You
I ain't about to
did
sit there and
some people laughing, some people laughing and they crying at the same time because that creator just offended you.
yep,
You know, oh,
that's
you got, but this happened to so and so, this happened in her family. Well, okay, well that happened in my family too,
my
so I
family
can't
too.
laugh up there, I can't get there and laugh at that. So at this point your content is not for me, so I have to go for that day. I may come back tomorrow and see what you're talking about, because
Yeah,
it's not nothing that I have against you. It's just that the content that you say today that offended me.
exactly.
You
And
know,
that's my
like
my point.
gay people, I can't sit there and laugh because somebody is gay. I have gay people in my family.
Right, and I love them, and they work at my daughter beauty shop, and I just love them so good. They some good piece of friends to make you laugh real good. So no, we can't
Yes,
do that.
yes. One of my
So that
look, if they be like, look, I have a best friend that was gay, and he moved away from here years ago. And baby, when he would ask us to go somewhere, we running to go with him because that's the best laugh. That's the
right,
best laugh that you're gonna have a good time, and we didn't treat him no different, no nothing. Because I always say, what if the gay people don't want to get into heaven first? What if they
right.
don't want to get into heaven? We don't know. We don't
Those
know.
might be the first ones that can get in
They
there.
might be the first ones to get into heaven.
Yeah, to be honest, they might be the first ones, but see, people can't judge. But see, you got to be careful. Like I'm not about to be laughing, and my mama on oxygen, and I got diabetes now, and stuff. That shit ain't funny. Like
No,
that's
it's not.
weird. That's
No, it's
weird.
not. And I
It's weird.
told I think I said it on my platform before a while back when I first started. I mean the girl had got into, well, we hadn't got into it yet, but I wanted to get into it with her. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to get into it with her. And I went to her house to confront her. And her mama came to the door just as nice and everything and talked to me and everything. And answer my questions and everything. I was there to fight a daughter. I was there to fight. So
Mm,
so I was telling one of my friends, I said, yeah, her mama come to the door talking like a robot. She had a trach in her throat. And I
oh,
said, talking like a robot. You know, I was mad and I said that. I said that. But guess who heard what I said? That
who?
man upstairs, that
Yes,
universe,
sir. Come
that
on.
universe heard what I said. That man upstairs heard what I said. So you know what he did? A year later, on the same day that I laughed at that woman and that came out my mouth, because that woman didn't do me anything. You
Mm,
know what? I got a phone call from my auntie. And she told me, she said, because my mama had a doctor's appointment that day. She said, I'm at the hospital with your mama. And I said, okay. She said, they doing an emergency tracheotomy on her. I said, what? She said, yeah. That same trach that I laughed at, my mama had to get
mm.
one.
Yep. That's
So
how.
that's
That's how the
why I could tell people, watch what you say.
Bible life and death is in the tongue.
Watch what you laughing at.
Mm-hmm.
Watch what you listening to.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you think it's not coming back, you got another thing coming.
Better talk about it, honey. You better preach on the night.
That man
Um,
came right back. That year, a year later to the day. And you know what crossed my mind? I laughed at that woman and made fun of that woman. Because you going to remember. Because the way he
It go
does
right to you.
things,
Mm-hmm.
what you did come across your mind. So some
Yep.
people can't, they be sitting there like they don't remember what they did. You know what you did. Because guess what? He gonna put it in your mind. What
Yep.
you did, you gonna see.
It'll go. Listen, that's the first thing that hit your mind. Like, damn.
Yeah, what you did. Because guess what? I seen the lady. I'm on the phone and all I could see is that lady face and me
That's how it go.
laughing.
That's exactly how it go. I promise to God, you ain't lying.
That's exactly how I
That's
go. So that's why I choose to walk away from certain things. I choose to turn my back to certain things because I've been touched. I've been touched. I know what it is, and I'm gonna tell you something. You don't want him to get you.
but you better talk about it, honey.
You
I
don't
know.
want him to get you because when he gets you good.
Child.
Watch what you laughing at. Watch what you listening
That's
to.
it.
All of that. All of that.
That's it.
All of that.
Real said God don't judge none of us. He said he just looks at us all the same. And she said, the same thing you laugh out will come back and make your ass cry. I done added the ass to you. Because baby, and that's the fact. It is. That's why you have to be careful. That's why I said, y'all, I said that earlier. I said, y'all don't understand. Like this channel right here is for a lot of gifted people. It's a lot of people that's gifted. It's have a lot of spiritual gifts on this thing. God want to use a lot of people on this thing. And we just gotta just stay focused because right now we hold the key to somebody's prayer. Like we could probably lay hands on some of these people and heal them. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of prophets that come up and down this channel, but we can't hear God like we supposed to because we too caught up in this other stuff. So it's like God just not talking to us right now. So that's why we have to be careful too, because we all got gifts, but He wants to use a lot of us. I promise y'all. Um. So yeah, it's just a lot. But this conversation right here went somewhere else today from 2 hours and a half ago. We were talking about the damn food, Lincoln, and McDonald's. But see, God gonna do what He want to do. You hear me? But we were
Right,
talking about
right,
food at McDonald's. But honey, we is here, and this is where we at. But I thank God for. But honey, I done been up here 2 hours and a half. But y'all know I'm back on my ass, and y'all can say, look, Lincoln, y'all keep my aunt in prayer. I trust God no matter what. You know,
right,
I'm gonna trust Him until the wheels fall off. But I still got to just be like, okay, God, I still trust you,
right.
regardless. So it is what it is. I'm gonna give me some sleep because I've been off all day. Like my mind been, you know what I'm saying, trying to bother me. But I'm straight. I'm straight. I'm straight. I'm straight. Marissa and my girl real, y'all the real MVP. Y'all have hung in here with me and Lincoln because we were having a good time up here. Y'all should have hit the link and came up here too. We could have had a whole
We
party.
they sure should have.
Yeah, they should have hit the link too. This, oh, she already put that thing. But yeah, y'all. So y'all know I'll be back in the morning. Figure out whatever. Check on my aunt first before I hit this live. Pray everything I gotta do, and come on back. Yeah, this morning I was up early because Tree's mother. I mean, Peach's mother had a message, and I don't know if nobody listened to her message, but she had a message, and I hit that live early so everybody could see it. So I try to get out there early now to try to beat the enemy before he hit the streets and get to making it dirty. So I'm gonna try to come out there every morning and put a little inspiration before everybody start getting into demon time. Marissa said, right, Jules. But anyway, Lincoln, I love you, sister girl. Real, I love you, girl. Marissa, you already know how we coming. And y'all, I'll be back in the morning. Lincoln, I sure appreciate you. Thank you so much for coming up here
You
with me and sharing
welcome.
your story. But you definitely check on that thing with your baby
I
girl
will. I sure will. I sure
because that's
will.
enough. They
I
got they gotta
sure
get that
will.
together. But y'all have a good night. Larissa said good night, everyone. And I will
Good
talk
night,
to y'all
y'all.
in the morning. Good night, boo. Larissa said good night, everybody. Real good night, baby.